Good morning, dear lovely twin flames out there today. So today is the week of the May 6th of 2019, and we'll be talking about today is trying to shed some light a little bit on the current energies for the twin flame journey in a general sense with some cards. To kind of help you understand what is happening behind the scenes. My name is Dagmar, and I'm the spiritual healer, helping you try to make medicine out of the twin flame journey and the twin flame relationship. The twin flames are such special, journeys that we engage in, and if you found your twin flame or your twin flame found you and you guys connected in this lifetime, there is a special reason for why that happened. And no matter what your situation is, there is a reason behind it that has a bigger picture to it, if you will. So whatever pain you might be going through or suffering, or things aren't quite the way you would like them to be in the twin flame relationship, there is a much greater, grander picture for why that is happening for you at this time. And I ask that you keep an open mind to the possibilities of what might be happening spiritually behind the scene as to why you are experiencing right now what you're experiencing. Anyway, if you like my Twin Flame Medicine channel, I would love it if you subscribe to it. That'd be awesome. If you like this particular video today, please like it, or put a comment underneath. I would love to hear from you. That'd be awesome. And also, I do twin flame healings. I work with twin flames, and I help them find peace within and help them experience the growth that they've come to do together. And if you would like to schedule a private reading with me, the general readings are great, but if you'd like a more specific reading to you, feel free to connect with me, and or if you'd like a consultation on your situation with your twin flame, as well as, or if you would like a healing to shift some energy with your twin flame. So anyway, you can connect with me through my website. It's all on my channel. And let's go ahead and go forward into the reading here today as to what's happening for the twin flames energetically this week. So let's go ahead and draw some cards. And these are the ones I'm using, are Osho Zen cards. And they're beautiful in terms of identifying energies that are going on. So I'm going to do the reading in terms of the divine feminine vs the divine masculine. And so let's look at the divine feminine and what she's contributing this week to the relationship with her twin flame. So let's go ahead and pull a card on that. Okay, so this is the divine feminine and what she's contributing to the relationship this week with the in your twin flame relationship. So looks like the card is about traveling. It's about a journey. So she is definitely on a journey, and allowing both of you and your twin flame to journey. And so whatever she's doing right now is about you guys' journey. So let's see what the twin flame divine masculine is contributing to this particular relationship at this time, this week, in response to this journeying. And so looks like he's contributing courage to it, to be on this journey with his divine feminine. And so that's really quite beautiful. So they're working together energetically to be on the journey together, to add some courage to it, because sometimes it takes courage for us to step out into our journey and really work on, say, the inner parts of ourselves, our inner growth, you know, where we're moving to from a spiritual angle. So yes, that's kind of what the energies are right now for this week. Also, what is the combined composite energy between the two of you guys? Let's see what card comes up for that. Oh, the combined energy is the Fool. And the Fool is a beautiful card because the Fool is very careless, carefree, wandering through the world. And so the combined energies of the both of you is really to get out there in the world and really experience the world in a carefree fashion, in a lighthearted fashion on this journey that you're on. So that's quite beautiful. And then the last card of this we're going to draw is to get a little bit more insight into this whole thing here. So let's see what card comes up for this. And ooh, it is the Thunderbolt. It is well, that usually means it's like the Tower in the tarot cards. It's basically something's going to be falling down, and usually what happens is that you know, when we trigger, and which is what twin flames do for each other, they trigger old unresolved experiences with each other, and quite often the journey together is about that. And to be able to heal that and to resolve some of that inner conflict, you know, sometimes it needs to be triggered so that we can actually connect with it and heal that part of ourselves and resolve it on a deeper level. And that's really what causes ultimately the growth. Okay, so really the insight to this journey that both the twin flames are on right now is about this, about something falling, something being triggered that is kind of unpleasant in the moment, but if you actually do a healing, you know, on that, it could resolve very quickly and you could come out of it and move past it, and you would experience whatever growth. And by healing, I'm talking about specifically, you know, resolving the unresolved experiences. Okay, so there's something that may happen this week that is kind of you know, falling out for the both of you, but it's okay if you can make medicine out of this. And this is why I'm here in this channel, because this may, you know, feel devastating to you in the moment, but understand that it's not happening to you, it's happening for you. And it's happening for a reason. There's something there underlying all of that that needs to be resolved. And that's why this is happening to you, so that you can resolve it and come out on the other side, you know, flowing, blooming, excelling in who you are, in your own self-realization, in your journey of growth, and so forth. So that's what's going on this week. So it should be quite an exciting week for you guys. Now we want to also talk a little bit about, or to Quan Yin, and these are beautiful. It's a different set of cards I use to see what the Divine Feminine, what lesson, what she's learning in this journey here this week. So let's see what comes up for Quan Yin card. So what comes up for the Divine Feminine is to drink from the Emerald Fountain. And then I'm going to go into the explanation of that just briefly here in a minute. And also for the Divine Masculine, what is he learning through this journey here that's happening? And the Amorous Loot comes up for the Divine Masculine. And what's the overall purpose of all of this stuff that you guys are going through right now this week? And so let's pull a card on that one. And so let's see here. And that is, okay, the Veil of Shadows, which really totally confirms this downfall here. Okay, the Veil of Shadows. That's the purpose of what's happening in this journey here. And I'm going to start with the purpose here, kind of getting you an explanation on the Veil of Shadows that came up. And that is, it's a beautiful cards here by Quan Yin 43. And I'm going to read this one from the booklet. She's got wonderful messages. I can't possibly regurgitate the way she says them. They're beautiful. I'll read it first and then we'll go over the explanation of it. 133. Okay, so the Veil of Shadows. So the Veil of Shadows, a lotus blossoms with deep, rich mud into which she plunges her roots and draws great nourishment. From this mud, made of water and earth, growth happens and great beauty is revealed. As I said, this is the thunderbolt, okay? That's what the purpose of it all is, right? Your soul lotus thrives through depth of emotion and aliveness of your body into which she can plant herself and unfold as a lotus of light. See, and through the veil of shadows of being able to work through, the unresolved stuff, and that's making medicine out of this whole thing, to come out on the other side shining, okay? And that's the whole purpose of this whole thing. So let me read on here. Your soul lotus is blossoming, just like a plant that outgrows the pot in which it has been planted and requires more soil to spread its roots and continue growing. Your soul lotus needs some more mud, some more water, and earth energy so that it can grow and shine. And that's the whole purpose of this journey you're going through. And so no matter how painful it is, I want you to remember that the purpose of it is your growth, your flowering, your shining, you're blossoming into a beautiful flower. That is the purpose of this journey. In the spiritual world, all things serve, everything, including our darker emotions and parts of our body that we may not think are acceptable. They are actually good nourishment for our soul. The soul craves to love and be in love with all parts of you, like a passionate divine lover. It wants to hold nothing back and become completely spiritually intimate with all aspects and all parts of you, whether you have thought they were lovable or not. This can be challenging because it can feel extremely uncomfortable to visit and consciously engage with those aspects of our personality and our bodies that we have yet to really love and accept. Yet this is what you are guided to embrace now, okay? And through the healing process, as I understand it, as I know it, which is really about the resolution of the unresolved past, that when we properly heal and digest the old unresolved stuff and we reconcile on our soul level, that's when we come into acceptance of ourselves more. Okay? I want you to get that. That's when we come into acceptance of ourselves more, when we properly integrate and heal those unresolved parts of ourselves. And that is the purpose of this beautiful journey. So let me go into the explanation of the drink from the Divine Emerald Fountain. That's for the Divine Feminine and her lessons in this whole thing. And let me just find that one real quick. So let's see, 32. All right, so drink from the Emerald Fountain is the message for the Divine Feminine. Okay, so here it says the Divine Feminine is encouraging of the awakening and empowerment of all living beings. When a sincere seeker is trying to find the way through, there is much help sent. It makes sense to be open to receive it, indeed, to step forward and drink from the Emerald Fountain, which is the unconditionally loving heart chakra of Quan Yin. Allow yourself to be nourished by the power and love of the Divine Mother flowing to you now. So it's about healing, it's about nourishing yourself, it's about encouraging the awakening of the Divine Feminine in the process of all this stuff. And again, the purpose again is about self-realizing yourself to grow into the blossom and the flower that you are. And so this is about, this card is saying the lesson, the learning here is to be open to receiving that energy that's happening for you right now over here. So instead of, because it may feel uncomfortable, instead of pushing it away, instead of rejecting it, be open to what it's doing for you in the moment right now. And allow yourself to make medicine out of all of this so that you can come out in a more empowered way as the divine feminine. All right, beautiful card. Let's move on to the divine masculine, which is the Amorous Loot, and what the divine masculine is learning in this process. And that's number 31. 34. All right, the Amorous Loot. Let me find that one. There we go. 7. Okay, so the Amorous Loot. This is for the divine masculine. You have won a victory, beloved, a victory over the past, and the Amorous Loot is sounding through every cell of your being, heralding your rising vibration as you leave fear behind you once again. In fact, the lute says you are growing fast, and spiritually you are outgrowing your old life even more so. When your vibration changes, so too does your life, beloved. This is natural. It is safe and loving for you to release that which no longer feels right for you, no matter how much it was important in your old life. It might not have the same place in your new life. Just as a musical instrument can play notes at higher or lower vibrations, your own vibration is being refined as you are growing so fast spiritually. This is wonderful. Be brave, and there comes the courage of the divine masculine here that he's bringing to the energy, to the relationship. Be brave as you trust that you are allowed, indeed you are spiritually encouraged to allow your vibration to continue rising, even though that sometimes means leaving people, places, situations, and things behind. Some people and situations will grow with you at an equal pace. Others will meet you in the next upward spiral of your unfolding consciousness and life path, and still others will weigh you down, and you will need to let them go so that they may live their own destiny according to their own choices and timing. The more you allow yourself to raise your vibration, to shine victorious in your journey from fear to peace, the more you will be able to benefit from the quick unfoldment of your higher destiny in your life. The Amorous Loot calls you upwards into your own soul vibration. This healing instrument of the Divine Mother Goddess Quan Yin sounds within your cells, helping you continue to raise your vibration into peace. Beautiful. Okay, so this is all about, again, the process of growth. So it looks like the Divine Masculine is definitely utilizing the process of growth. It's gaining more courage. He or she, the Divine Masculine can be in either the male or the female. And, the Amorous Loot is saying that your vibration, the Divine Masculine vibration, is actually rising through this process, which is absolutely awesome, because the more we rise in vibration, the better we experience life, the more peace we experience, the more we move into our love-based existence, away from the fear-based existence, and so forth. So this is a beautiful reading for this coming week for you guys. So it sounds like it's going to be a little bit challenging, but it's all for the good of you, for, growth basically is all about challenge. That's why it's called labor pains, right? Because when we grow, we experience pains. And, just understand that it's happening for you. And if you would like some help in your journey here, and, I do some very deep inner soul work to help you experience that, to help you resolve things on a deep soul level, to help you shift the energy around things. So if you feel like you would like some help, please get in touch with me. I would love to work with you. Otherwise, this is a beautiful reading for this week. And so this is what's happening energetically with the twin flames. And I love you guys, and I wish you a beautiful week and a beautiful journey and a wondrous outcome. And yes, go out there, shift some energy and make some medicine, you guys. We'll talk to you soon again.